She has been an ambassador, chief protocol, corporate board member, mother, grandmother. But this is the way most people will remember her.
Animal crackers in my soup do funny things to me. They make me think my neighborhood is a big menagerie.
So you're really going?
Yes, Professor.
Well, I knew it was the best thing for you, but I didn't think you'd want to go.
Well, it's like Mrs. Drew said. A little girl shouldn't be raised in this kind of environment.
Still holds up. It's been over 50 years since Shirley Temple first appeared on the screen, and after more than a dozen unauthorized biographies, she writes her own life story. It's called appropriately Child Star. And welcome. Good morning.
Thank you, Jane. Good morning.
I can't tell you how weird it is sitting across from Shirley Temple, and that's your face, and watching you watch yourself as a little girl on television. What's it like for you to watch yourself?
Well, I don't watch them generally. Sometimes with my granddaughter, Teresa, I do.
Is it like watching some other little girl? Or?
It's like a scrapbook coming to life. That's what it is.
Were you really that cheerful, or were you just acting?
I'm a happy person. I'm optimistic, but I'm a realist.
Yeah. Do you remember ever a time in your life when you weren't a big star?
Yes, when I was a starlet. When I started out, I was about 3 years old, and I worked for 1.5 years as a starlet, and learned discipline. I learned that time is money. I learned that it's work, not play.
And how did you learn that lesson?
I learned to judge the lights, which are pretty good here, by the way. Oh. But I learned the lights and how you'd feel the heat on your face or on your shoulder.
And you knew
so
to
I could
look
hit
for
my
that
marks.
light. All right.
I could hit my marks, yeah.
At one time, they put you in a black box.
Yes, it was one of those sound boxes. In the old days, they were great big boxes, about 6 by 6 feet, on big rubber wheels. And they took one of the sound boxes and took out all the sound equipment and put in a big cake of ice. And if any of us little 3 to 4 year olds weren't disciplined, weren't obedient, they put us in the black box with the ice for a little while. And you cooled us off, one at a time.
You got put on the ice in the black box several times. What did your mother say?
The mothers weren't allowed on the set then. This, of course, was not, this was against the rules.
Even then, that was beyond the pale. Some questions that people must have to know about
Incidentally,
Shirley.
I'm not afraid of the dark, and I still like ice. No problem.
Okay, just some of the routine questions that did you have a classic stage mother?
No, my darling mother was probably the best mama that one could have. She was shy, she was very efficient, very accomplished, but she had no say at the studio, at Fox Studio. She had no say in who would be in films with me, what the films would be, no control at all. But she and I were partners, and we took care of each other.
You are just the symbol of innocence in Hollywood, and yet you were not spared the sleazy, seamy side, and at a very early age. A studio executive, I guess, exposed himself.
Yes,
and that was only one example.
I thought he was a producer, but he turned out to be an exhibitor.
Yeah. And at that same moment, your mother in a separate location was being, well...
Louis B. Mayer was after her.
Oh, no.
And Arthur Freed is the one who, of course, my reaction when the exposure happened was to laugh heartily. I'd never seen anyone naked except myself.
You were 12 years old.
I was 12. Yeah. And it struck me so funny that I laughed so hard made him furious.
Yes,
he said, "Out, out, out, be gone."
Yeah, but the career didn't end at that. What did the studio publicity departments keep from us about you? Were there any secrets?
I don't think there were any secrets. No, they followed me around pretty well and took good care of me. I think of course, this book, Child Star, is about a child in love with her profession, and that's I just love my profession, and a child in love with her mother and our family. I had 2 loving brothers and a loving father, and just a great life.
Be careful, you're going to make this book sound dull, and it's not.
Thank you.
Shirley Temple Black, thank you.
Thank you, Jane.
And we'll be back in a moment after station break.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.